Chapter 11. Commander Dork leaned forward over his desk and took a big bite out of his club sandwich. He had ordered the club sandwich without the lettuce, without the tomato, without the turkey, and without the bacon. He chewed for a while, then made a face. Kind of dry. Why was it so hard to get a good club sandwich these days? Frowning. The headmaster put down the 2 slices of toast and picked up the long sheets of computer printout containing the morning test scores. To his dismay, he read for the 20th time, still not believing it. That Cadets Beef Hearty and Camembert Cheesewell had scored perfect zeros on their Colonial Space Settlements exam. The commander burped uncomfortably and took another bite of his empty club sandwich as he contemplated this unfortunate news. Hardy and Cheesewell were 2 top Space Patrol candidates. They had never scored below a 97 before, and now they had failed their first 2 exams. This unsettling news was made better only by the fact that all 4 space cadets had also flunked the exam. A smile crossed Commander Dork's pudgy face as he added up their 4 test scores. Putting all 4 test scores together, the space cadets had managed to score a 10. Not bad. Not bad, the commander thought, folding his arms behind his head and leaning back in his tall leather desk chair. He closed his eyes and dreamily thought of his retirement. Soon they will flunk and I will be away. He thought, away from the Space Academy, away from the space cadets, from all the cadets, off on a quiet planet somewhere. If only his plans for the cherry rhubarb pies had worked out. Then his retirement would be complete bliss. His stomach rumbled so violently, he slid off the chair and hit the floor with a loud plop. Someone is deliberately oiling my chair, he thought, pulling himself up slowly to his feet. He climbed back up onto the seat and pulled the seat belt over his bulging stomach. Picking up the computer printout again, he decided to concentrate on something more pleasant, like the space cadets flunking their final 2 exams. And he beeped and gave the time. Time to study for the next exam. He announced, "What is the next exam?" Shaky asked. "I forget." He had been trying for nearly half an hour to thread a needle so he could sew a tear in Rip's uniform. His hands were shaking so hard he didn't realize that he'd dropped the needle and the thread 10 minutes ago. "Hey, can one of you guys help me do this?" Shaky asked finally. "Sure," Andy replied. He watched Shaky for a minute. Then he began shaking his hands just like Shaky. A perfect imitation. "Is this helping?" "Never mind," Shaky said, giving up. "What's the next exam?" "It's weapon skills," Hunk said, looking at himself in the mirror as he finished shaving. Not bad, he thought. Only 3 bleeding cuts. Yes. Weapon skills, Shaky said, suddenly remembering. That's guns and stuff, right? Rip was sitting on the edge of the bed, putting on his shoes and socks. Hey, I need a sock, he exclaimed, holding up only one of a pair. What did you say? Hunk asked, turning eagerly away from the mirror. I need a sock, Rip repeated. Okay. Hunk said. He walked over and gave Rip a playful sock on the chest. Hey. Rip jumped to his feet. I said I needed a sock. Not a sock. No problem, man. Hunk said and socked him again. Ah. Huh. Oh. Oh, said Andy. I need a sock. Okay. Rip said and socked Andy in the chest. Andy made a funny boinging noise. His chest seemed to cave and then bounced right back. Shaky, do you need a sock? Hunk asked. Shaky looked nervously down at his ankles. No, I don't think so. Thanks. Hunk socked him anyway. Then Rip socked Hunk. Shaky socked Andy. Andy beeped and socked Shaky. Hunk socked Rip. Shaky socked Hunk. Rip socked Andy. Hunk socked Shaky. Andy socked Rip. And Rip socked Andy and Shaky. All 4 space cadets were socking away when the door opened and Debbie Dork looked in. Hunk, she cried. What are you doing? Oh, we're studying, he replied.